Okay, so let's now change my cluster name. So I'm gonna go here. So I have my cluster ID, UID, the incarnation ID, and here I have my subnet. Let's say that it will be like cluster one, and the FQDN will be like remember that it's my here my DNS server. It's this one. So I don't know if you remember, but if I go here, and I tap welcome one, it's my training.lab. Okay. So if I go back here, I type training.lab. Okay, so I must here give the name like cluster one dot. Sorry, it was training.lab. I think so. Yeah, training.lab. No, it's not this one. It's this one. Oh no, sorry. So yes, here. No. Oh my God, I have so many windows open. This is horrible. Okay, so let me close this one and this one and this one and this one and it's here. Yeah. So training.lab, and here my virtual IP. So I will put another one, 162.1. So 150 is the it's the hypervisor CFM, and so I put 152. Normally I have an issue here. He will say me that he cannot do FQDN because I didn't pass my Active Directory synchronization. But let me show you that. I won't be sure about my IP. Okay, so yeah, that's good because 192.168. And if I do, okay, VMware deleted will remain in the recycle bind. This is nice, but it's use space, so I'm not going to do that. And I will do save. And he said that he cannot resolve it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take all this and do save, and you will see that he will update the name of my cluster. So here I'm connected to my cluster IP, so now it's working. So I can connect through the IP and through my DNS name. So let's now solve our deployment of my here FQDN. We're gonna add this server to our Active Directory. So I'm gonna add my Active Directory. I'm gonna go in setting here, and of course you will have authentication here. Okay, so authentication, and I have type, and I'm going to use my directory services. Okay, so I must go in new directory, and here I have my name, domain name, URL, and search type. So this is Active Directory, and I will give him a name. So this is training.lab, remember, and the domain is training.lab. And the URL, let me show you. Let's go here and type LDAP, and let's type and so it's 192.168. This is my LDAP, and I will say 389. So if you do that, okay, so here is this. That's good. So this is my LDAP. So he'll ask me I will let this one, okay, not change it, but after he asked me for the name. So I'm going to put my admin. This is not good at all, but it's just for our demonstration. Never put admin. All the time put another LDAP user. But it's just for our demonstration, so no problem. Okay, so I think all is okay. Training.lab, okay, that's good. And this is, and let's do a save, and okay. Oh. Directory name is invalid. Training.lab. Okay. I think it's the name was no good. Let's turn training like this just to see if it's working. Oh, and that's it. Okay, so has been created. So it's amazing. Okay, so detected has no role mapping. So we're gonna do some mapping now. Of course, this is important. So here I have I need role mapping. This is important. So I'm doing new mapping. So this is the training here. Type, it's going to be a user, for example, and role, let's say it's going to be a like cluster admin, or so let's say cluster admin, and the value here. And let's say that we have the Eric. Okay, he's our value. So I must go here in my LDAP and add Eric. So I'm going to go here. This is a, by the way, this is a scum training I'm doing. So Eric. Okay. So Eric is just a normal user. And let's type here my password. And let's just do that. So go back to our Prism, Eric, and save. So I'm going to try now to log off. So let's go all up here and try to do a sign out. And again, go here and type not admin, but Eric. And here is the password. And when you do that, now you are connected directly to Eric. And you can see that Eric is here now, all up. And that's okay. That's really great. So let's really go and see some setting here. So you have the cluster details. Okay. You have the CVM. Remember that it's the size here. So you can change it if you want. This is very important. You have the Xpring cluster. Actually, I can, prepare target, other one. This is the image configuration, so I can upload an image. Okay, let's say that I want to have a Windows 10 image. So I can say download Windows 10 Enterprise. And I will go, and sorry, this is French. Let me put it in English. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I know that you are not from French. So let's say this one. And here you can just say, okay, I want to go here and start my evaluation. So I can even type Windows 10 Enterprise if I don't have this one. Okay, to accept and Windows, and I can take this one. So let's download the ISO Enterprise. LTSC is you don't have any Cortana and any store, and so it doesn't change for a lot of your. Now let me just fill this. So here I can take this one. So I'm going to take the 64 byte, and he's downloading actually my ISO here. Okay, so this is an example where you can remember, go here and upload an image. Okay, this is image type, and this is a default container. Okay, we'll see how we can create another one. So we can upload a file here. This is to reboot. Okay, so you can say I want to reboot it. You have the remote support. How much hour do you enable remote support? Upgrade software, of course. You can upgrade iOS, and so you must pay attention how you do that. Okay. Connect to Citrix Cloud. We don't care about that. Central is when you have multi-cluster. This is the pools. Remember, rack configuration. We'll see what is that after. So normally you must use a pro version. This is the HTTP proxy, name server. I did it before. Network configuration. I didn't create any subnet network interface and virtual switch. I have one here, but I have no uplink bound. Okay, for the meantime. I have here my VLAN. Okay, and that's it. This is my network switch. Okay, NTP server, remember, and SNMP. This is a cluster lockdown. So disable ability to log in a cluster by SSH, like VMware, data, address encryption, file system whitelist, okay, SSH certificate. Here you have the alert email configuration, SMTP server. You can configure witness, degraded net setting, manage VM high-ability, rebuild capacity reservation, and redundancy state. You have the language setting, you have the UA setting if you want to change, for example, the light themes like you want, and the welcome banner. Okay, this is the HTML code here, so you can type something if you want. Okay, super. Let's go, and maybe he has finished the enterprise. Yeah, I think it's okay. So let's go back here on my image configuration and let's upload an image. Let's say it's Windows 10 Enterprise. Okay, image type will be an ISO, and I will upload it and do browse. This is in French, sorry. And if I go here, I have my okay. Let's rename it Windows 10 Enterprise. So let's take it and save it, and now he's receiving operation. Okay, so you can see what is happening here. Okay, and you see the upload file here. Actually, he's uploading the file. You can see that if you want here. So if you can view all tasks, and you can see that actually you are uploading. Okay, let's go back here. It doesn't matter. And yeah, here you can see what is happening here, and that's it. Okay, let's go back to my cluster. Let's go here. Good task. Okay. So image update. Okay, so image create, it's okay. So I can view all the tasks and I can see that the image has been success image create here. Okay, so if I go back here on my setting, I can see image configuration. Oh no, let's upload an image. I think I had an error with the network. So Windows 10 Enterprise. It's going to be ISO, and it's going to be this one. Okay, that's better. Let's do it. And now he's uploading the file here. See, so it's okay. All is working fine. Let's do a small pause and let's continue our training. I will see with the image after because I have an issue. Let's see my critical here. So here you have the cluster. Remember that cluster latency must be not more than 30 ms. This is fantastic. 20 is okay, but 10 is no good. Here you can see the host issue. Okay, so this loading simulation. We have put simulated data in this page in order to show how to use and track them. Okay, so for example, you have the entity counter. Okay, you have the entity color. Here you can see the disk here. So for example, in order to help you analyze this data in a better way, we have grouping entities by various parameter. So this helps you to visually find how. Okay, for example, we can clearly see that there is an issue with disk usage. It seems that many of the entities are filled into the 90% group. Okay, so that can be an issue. Let me do something first. So that's it. You can see here some action here. You can go on your host and see what's the issue, number of VM. Okay, so if there's a problem on the VM here, this is the first VM. Okay, so you have group here, less than 50, and this is the group. This is very nice. If you go back here to host, You can see, for example, memory capacity, and this is the groups that you have. So, for example, you have this one. This is a CVM, and that's it. So let's redo our image update. Remember that if you do that, you mustn't change the. You must let your. I mean, you mustn't change your. For example, do refresh, otherwise it will not work. Okay, so let's say that we do Windows 10 Enterprise. Okay, I'm just like this. Okay, and when you do that, don't change it. Okay, just stay here. Okay, and if you do that, you just do save and that's it. Okay, you must wait for that. You mustn't change anything. Okay, so just lay it like that. I'm gonna let it. You're gonna see. So I'm gonna pause the video and restart after. Okay, I think I have an issue with my image. So let's stop it and we're gonna see the storage now.